Hello, everybody. Wow. What up, Russ? Captain Newbie. Yeah, it's funny. B, he says first, though he's not. Uh, Russ. What up, Alton? How you doing? Strict9. How you doing this evening? Thank you, Alton, for telling me how to stay Strict9 or that username. Braden, how you doing? Terry from Madwood Barbecue. How you doing this evening? Jimmy, how you doing, sir? Let's see. All right, I'm all caught up so far. What's up? Ooh, you're what? Oh, it's not in the box. It's probably in the kitchen. You didn't put it in that bag. Look in the kitchen. Or look back upstairs. Alright, guys. Typical stuff around the house. Something's going on always. Everybody hear me okay? How's everybody doing this evening? Where did this from?
It's in the pants with that.
Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. Where'd that come from? Guys, can y'all hear me alright? Is this thing on? Okay, alright. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not seeing anybody saying anything. Alright, there's a little bit of a delay. So, what up, Kirk? He says, what's happening? Hey, yo, to you too, sir. Jimbo Q says, evening. Alright. Glad to hear, Jimbo. Sammy, we conquered. We had a great time in Baltimore with family. We had a great time at Lexington Market and the Inner Harbor and other sites. Well, thank you, Sammy. I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed the Inner Harbor. My wife is giving me grief because I'm drinking this right here. I thought you said you didn't like it.
I do like it, but it makes me feel bad.
I thought you said you didn't like it. When I gave it to you, you were like, no.
It tastes good, but it's tequila.
All right, so I won't force you to drink. I don't know. I'll filter it for you. All right. What up, Mike? How you doing? Victor, how you doing? He says, howdy, y'all. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, Jose Perez, loud and clear. Uncle Bull, how you doing, sir? Strict 9 is good audio. All right, so I am going to apologize. I do not know whether or not there's going to be a video for tomorrow. I have been a little occupied the last couple of days, and I have been, honestly, I've been making other videos. I had to do a slideshow for my sister-in-law's funeral, and I had to remaster it multiple times. So I spent some time editing video, but I couldn't edit video for you guys. That being said, I don't have a video for as of right now, and it's 9 o'clock, and the video should be going live tomorrow at 7 a.m. So what I'm drinking tonight is like an apple brandy. Alright. This is a local distillery. Don't ask me to tell you what this is called or anything like that. It's ASIMINA PULPUMILA. I wouldn't be able to tell you. But it's an apple brandy. So, and I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. 54 proof, 54% alcohol, 108 proof. So, a little stronger than moonshine. They actually have another bottle, which is also apple brandy. And it tastes and reminds me of moonshine, so I get those bottles specifically because of that. Anyway, enough about that. How's everybody doing? Steven, what's going on? Hey, yo, to you too. He said, what up? Good evening. A nice port wine is good. All right, Sammy. I'm not a real big wine drinker, so. But Sammy, you gotta tell me more quickly about what you did in Baltimore, and unfortunately, I wish I could have said that I would have been able to link up with you, but this past weekend was not a good weekend. I'll tell her you said, hey, Jimmy, today's my wife's birthday. Well, tell Carmen. Carmen! Happy birthday! Romeo. Alright. Jimmy Q says, say hello to Mrs. Dash. She went upstairs already. What up, Al? How you doing? Cut it up. Cut it up. Gabriel says, yo, Dash and everyone. Yes, indeed. Eric, oh my gosh, man, it has been a long time. Big E Smokehouse, jeez. Hey, so what up, Dash? It's been a long time. Yo, it's so good to see the millionaire names that I haven't seen in a while. It's like, oh man, it's almost like not a family reunion, but you know, we got a reunion every week or every couple of weeks. Somebody pops in that hasn't been on in a while. Dave, good evening, sir. How you doing this evening? Russ said, I found out that van motors and truck motors have different motor mounts. Oh, gosh. Jeez. We're not going to talk about it. So, Russ, real quick, right? Let me just tell you. So, I've been talking about and told you guys about how the vacuum pump on Vanna was bad. And because the vacuum pump is bad and it's a diesel, it doesn't build boost to... it doesn't build vacuum to actuate the brake booster. Gosh, that took a lot. So I've been dealing with the fact that Vanna does not have power brakes for 2.5, 3 years now. Also, a very little bit of vacuum will be built while rolling down a highway, so the vents won't come on immediately. And then there was a problem with the air conditioning. I was supposed to be driving my van down to Florida to go up to Philly, take some of my mother-in-law's things. My mother-in-law is moving to Florida, to take some of her things down to Florida in the van, some plants actually, and other things that would not fit on the moving truck because she had too much stuff in the house. They tell me I dropped my van off last Thursday. They call me and they say, all right, well, we have everything fixed. It was Monday. We have everything fixed. I'm like, listen, I'm out of town right now. I'm like dealing with funeral. I'm out of town. Can't do anything right now. I said, I'll be back in there. I'll be back in town on Wednesday. I'll come in there on Wednesday morning. I'll come and get it. I went over there this morning to get it. I started up to try to leave. It won't start. I finally get it to turn over. I go to pull out, press foot on the, on the throttle. It cuts off. I'm like, oh man, this is not good. I finally get out of the parking spot and I'm like headed down. I didn't even get from where they are 500 feet down the road. It broke down again. So I'm like, all right, at this point, you know what? I done paid $1,400 for the vacuum pump, the air conditioning service, diff service, and oil change, right? Those are, their labor rate is a little higher than I want it to be. But this is a different place than that last place I took the van to. Anyway, I'm like, listen, at this point, I need the van to work. So I need, it's one of those things where it was working fine before I brought it here. I bring it here, and now all of a sudden it's acting up. Anyway. So, yeah, Russ, I feel you. All right, Dave says everyone smash the like button for Dash. Thank you. Owl, yeah, be easy. Cut it up for sure, man. I can't say Owl Blade's name and watch his channel without thinking of the cut it up. So if you guys don't know who Al is, you definitely need to go and check out his channel. What up, Kent? He says, yo, Dash. How you doing, Kent? Mr. Hackett, how you doing, Jack? How's everything this evening? Steven says, I got 3 bottles of homemade wine, pineapple, watermelon, and mango. Whoa. B says, what up, barbecuers? How you doing? Marcus, he says, aloha, everyone. Alex, how you doing this evening? Laura, hello. I am caught up on the comments. What? Where's Alton? I am caught up, Alton. Yeah. I'm caught up. Yeah, well, Marcus, is Jamie around or Jamie, you there? Bueller. All right. Jack says he is Drinking the bud. Cheers, everyone. Oh, cheers to that. Salute. I have my cup. We got this apple brandy here. I don't know. I gotta find out what makes it a brandy. And this is a mix I got from Costco, but I don't have any juice um around, so this does it. It's a margarita, and I'm not a fan of margarita tequila, but it's 12% alcohol. Nah, that doesn't do much anything when it comes to in the grand scheme of things. Freddie Fox, how you doing, sir? What's going on? So I'm sitting in the front room, and I apologize. Can you guys hear the air conditioner behind me? Hopefully you can't hear it droning. I feel like I hear it. Jimbo Q says, hold up. 35 watching the 18 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. It doesn't cost you anything. Thumbs up. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that, man. Your cousin. What up? Well, I'm sorry that you hear it. My kids are in the family room with the TV on, and it's easier for me to come out of the family room and or sit in the where I normally sit at the dining room table. It's hot in there because there's no air conditioner. All right, cooking and grilling with Carl. So Carl, how you doing this evening? He said, "What's good, bro? New subscriber." Well, thank you, sir. BCS barbecue. He says, "What's good? What's good? Nothing much, man. You know, chilling on the Wednesday. Fair to middling on this hump day." Alright, Lars says it's not that loud, really? Alright, well, thank you, Freddie. Says he's good and I hope you're doing great. Yeah. It's not annoying at all. Now I don't know if he's being facetious or telling the truth. I feel like because of the fact that we don't have central air, we have an older house. The air units are like one of those things, or the window units are one of those things where I just kind of have to deal with. So, but there's some artwork by Taste Tester number 3 in case you guys didn't see or know. And random, my wife brought that piece back when she was in Ghana for work. All right, thank you, cuz I appreciate that. I says, what it do, big fella? Much respect as always. Well, thank you, sir. Definitely appreciate it. D says, sorry, couldn't hear you over the fan. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Let me. Joe says, Candy Smoker spit in the house. All right, what a Q at, man? All right. So, full disclosure, I am cooking in the morning. I'm like, I'm not. Wait a minute. Who was it? I can't remember who it was last week. Oh, damn it. Who was supposed to remind me about the biscuits? I forgot the biscuits. I went to Sam's today and I forgot the biscuits. Who was it that was supposed to remind me about the biscuit? Oh, man. Joe, how you doing? He says, when your whip man fixed after $1,400, you definitely need more than 12% alcohol. Yeah. So, boom. See, this one? There you go. Can you read that number? Oh, let me set it up right so you can read that number. Yeah, 108. Yeah, man. $1,400, and like I said, I like it broke down as I'm trying to leave the parking lot. Oh no. Well, no. That was just I was just saying that that's artwork by Taste Tester number 3. Don't notice others here. Oh. Victor says, I don't notice others' air conditioner running because, after all, everyone's air conditioning is running. It's summer. What up, Guns and Barbecue? How you doing this evening, Mr. Burger? I know, Jack. I forgot the biscuits. I'm not sure who was supposed to remind me. Yeah, Jimmy. Some of us have to get up early in the morning. You know what the worst thing about me doing the live streams on Wednesdays now? My schedule changed, so now I don't have to go into work, or I have to be at work at 6 a.m. or logged on at 6 a.m. in the mornings on Thursdays. So I need to kind of take it easy on Wednesdays. Whereas before, I didn't have to go into work until 10, so I could sleep in until 6, maybe 6:30. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. Joe says, "Woo! Cheers, my brothers and sisters." Yes. Oh no, Laura. Let's see. It. I hope it's not on my end. I am on Wi-Fi. You guys let me know. All right, Sammy says we checked into the Marriott downtown and got with the family and went to RYMK. What was that? RYMK. Food was okay. Went to Black Lives Matter. Unable to get in. Okay. Went to Inner Harbor. Brought some soft-shell crabs from Blue Point. Seafood home. Okay, nice. Laura said not her AC is not running the last 2 days. It was 10 this morning. What is 10 in Celsius in I could ask Alexa, but we're not. No, I didn't get the biscuits, Mike. I did not get the biscuits. Joe says the stream is fine on his phone. See, I didn't have to sign. Oh, I don't have to sign on until 7. Yeah, well, I'm signed on, logged on at 6, and tomorrow morning I need to get up early because I have a brisket and some chicken to cook. I think I might be cooking said brisket and chicken on the side of the house, so I'm not running all the way back down to the garage. Guns of Barbecue says doing alright. Just smoked 6 whole hams and 6 sides of bacon for a family member. Butcher shop yesterday. Alright, because they don't know how to not burn up. Burn their smoker and grease fire. Jeez. Alright, we got a Colombian. Why am I so close to the camera? It's where I'm sitting. I'm sitting on the desk. So I'm leaned up also because I use my phone to do the live stream, and the whole thing is that the comments are on the screen, and it's easier for me to read when I am like this. So I'm not trying to, not for nothing, as opposed to me having to like really reach out and extend my hand like this so I can get the comments. I'm just leaned up a little bit, so my elbow's bent. Hey, if you guys have not already hit that thumbs up button for me, could you please? Really does help make me feel better about doing these live streams. It helps these videos and it helps my channel. And it doesn't cost you guys a thing. I'm good, Mr. Burger. I'm good. Thank you for asking, man. It's been a tough couple days, but I'm good. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, we got 31, or we have 31 likes now. So let's get to the topic at hand. What happens when you write a check that your smoker can't catch? So hopefully you guys got the metaphor. Basically, what happens when you overpromise and you promise to be able to cook X number of stuff, but but your smoker is only this big. How do you? Alright, 50 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit. Okay. Freddie says I do heat and AC, but I'm in Ohio. Other than that, I would hook you up, man. I would love that, but in order for me to actually, what we really want to do is some like split levels, but we have siding, and my wife is like totally averse to putting holes in the siding. So it'd be one of those things where you have to like work a miracle in order to get her to want to put a hole in the siding. So but Freddie, come on, just bring some stuff with you, man. I'll feed you. I'll definitely feed you. Alright, okay, so for the rest of my downtown. Alright, he's not impressed. My wife and I, we go to different places, yo. So we went to there's a restaurant that opened up the street from our house. It's a like a sister restaurant to another one that opened up that we kind of like. My wife likes it more than I do, but we go in there, and it's supposed to be Mexican food. It was not Mexican food at all. Everything was so bland, and it was not good at all. And it was like, we were lured in by the happy hour and the My wife likes Mexican a lot, so we were lured in by the promise of Mexican food and happy hour drinks, and so disappointed. But we did find another spot, which is in Ellicott City, Mexican, that has a decent happy hour and actually decent Mexican food. That one, yeah, we like that one. Hush, Laura. It's been a long couple days. Migs, how you doing? Kent, how are you doing, sir? I know I said hi to you, but I don't know if I saw you reply. KB says, hey, yo, happy hump day, everybody. How are you today, sir? You funny. D, you funny? You heard me say that I forgot the biscuits. You heard me say that. I know that's why you asking about the biscuits, because you heard me say I forgot the biscuits. I went into Sam's today. I went in. What's crazy, you know what I found at Sam's, which is probably what threw me off? I found chicken wings at Sam's. Yo, in the middle of the day, in the afternoon. I'm telling you, the only chicken wings that the Sam's near me had as of late was being in line before the store opens, and you could get some of the, they would have like between 10 and 20 cases of chicken, and the first 10 to 20 people in line will buy them all up. Buy them all, everybody. They will buy a whole case of chicken. And I'll be like, yo, can I just get one pack, please? I'm just trying to eat dinner tonight. Kent says he's camping. All right, well, are you like really camping? I know you be glamping over there. Whenever Camwear ever smiles on a hump day, snorting like crazy stuff. Hump day? What day is it? Oh, and I know there's a mic in here. Mike. What day is it? I can't, man. You know what? I'm gonna put you on timeout because you keep talking about the stuff that you can get, but guess what? You know what I can get here that you can't get in Iowa? Seafood. Tell me about the seafood you can get in Iowa, Kent, aside from fish you get from lakes. Corny fish. I'm talking some real seafood, Kent. Real seafood. After you have an authentic Mexican food, you want to hit the wannabes, just don't cut it. Yep, just like barbecue. Exactly, Joe. Thank you, Victor, for bringing us on topic. He says, as to capacity problems, a large insulated vertical smoker solved that problem. It was work that messed up my cooks. Now I'm getting back on track. Hey, how much did those wings cost per pound? They were $2.29 per pound. I believe they were $2.29 per pound. Yeah. I felt like the ground just shook. Oh man, don't tell me we just had another earthquake. Can somebody look, like keep an eye out on Twitter or like NOAA and see if there was an earthquake in Baltimore or near Baltimore? It felt like the ground was shaking. It pulsed a couple times. That's the truth. You can't get seafood, and it's good too. Sure enough, best seafood ever while I was in North Carolina a long time ago. Joe says that's one reason for my East Coast trip. Yep. Put the drink down. Nah, man, I'm telling you, it was something was happening. Unless it's the dryer unbalanced, which is above my, not above my head, but it's upstairs. So, which is a possibility. Savings here, no wings, but Walmart has them for $2.77 a pound, and they had plenty. Golly, $2.77 a pound. Let me see. I got the receipt in my pocket. I haven't cleared out the receipts in my pocket. That's giant. That was dinner. Aldi. Restaurant Depot. Oh, I'm sitting here looking for a receipt for Sam's. I did it on the Scan and Go app. I can't tell you how much it was because I'm using my phone currently to stream the live stream. Idiot. I'm sitting here looking for a receipt. I've been using the Scan and Go app for years now. Anyway, Victor says, have you ever been to Brave this at the Bravo supermarket, and maybe you have a tropical. No. Have you ever been to Bravo supermarket dash and you may have a tropical storm? Maybe to Brave the supermarket? Yeah, but it, it was raining. It was raining all day today, like off and on. It would rain, like come down for 15, 20 minutes, and the sun would come out, and then it would rain for another, like sprinkle for another 45 minutes to an hour, and then the sun would come out for half an hour, and dry it almost completely. Like it was sunny, like it never rained. Today was an odd day, so I guess the remnants of that tropical depression. Anyway, when are you going to do my seafood thingy? Kent. Oh, all right. You talking to Kent? Yeah, I like gotta start saying like the person's name in front of, the comment, so I know that you're talking to someone. Maybe that's something we need to implement. We did crawfish, still kicking it with shrimp. Just off the boat, fresh king crab, boiled Sunday. It was 100-quart pot full. Jeez. And they still cost around $3.69 per pound, and don't forget the Midwest has walleye. $3.69 per pound for wings? Yo, I would never. What about the cooker and the cook? Sammy? Oh, well, so I'm sorry. We're just, I'm not very focused tonight. So the whole thing is, I started. The reason why I call my company Steel Drum Smokers, and the reason why I call this Steel Drum Smokers, is because I started cooking on a steel drum. Okay? But the steel drum has a limited capacity. That limited capacity would limit how much I could cook and do. Alright? So I had to expand. I had to get bigger. But how I got around that drum, or using the drum, was I would have to make multiple cooks, or cook in batches, more or less. So is anybody having to do that? Has anybody had to do that, where you have a smoker that's good for like a 10 or 15 person event, like my drum? I'm going to be able to use it to cook. I have about roughly a 10-pound brisket, and I have about 8 pounds of chicken. I need 5 pounds of brisket, and I need 5 pounds of chicken. So I'm going to put everything on the drum on the side of the house. I'm going to get it done early tomorrow morning, and save myself from having to walk all the way down to the garage. And I'll be able to cook and work and monitor it, boom, 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 everything all together. So so thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. He said he rewound and your blinds didn't move. It felt really faint, like really, really faint. So that's what makes me think that it might have been the dryer upstairs, or the washing machine that could have been actually probably the washing machine unbalanced, and it just. But it was like, I don't know. I've been through a few earthquakes here in Baltimore, and we had one maybe 2 months ago. And I was driving at the time the earthquake happened, so I didn't feel it. KB said, got my skull candy in the evil earbuds. They work really good. No problem. Look, I have one in right now, so I can hear everything else. D says, while I in Ohio, oh yeah, wings are either hard to come by or expensive. Jeez. When my dad worked, I guess my dad worked at the OOP station, they had tail ends of trimmers in Bancroft, and it took bets on how fast my mom and dad could call. Semi-rain dash, Laura says. I figured it was dad. Oh hey, there's another Victor. Yes. Victor, how you doing this evening? See, you know what? I just kind of read Victor and I stopped reading. So Victor, Victor B, I thought you were Victor. Victor is just Victor. Oh damn it. They're both Victor B's too. So there's old Victor and new Victor. So there's Victor B, which is Victor Batson, and there's Victor. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk to both of you at the same time. So you'll have to figure out which one I'm talking to. And it's funny. Victor says, yeah, he's the Victor. Howdy. Wow, currently we outnumber the Erics. Here come all the Erics going to start chiming in. Kirk said he just got 45 pounds of whole wings for $85. Holy cow. AQ Daddy says, Hola, saludos. Say, que te pasa? Big Chop, what's going on? He says, what up, boss man? I had wings for supper. They were huge. That's what she said. Russ, we are not going to talk about it. Jeffrey Simmons says, love watching you work. Oh, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I like I said, I have a cook tomorrow morning, and I don't know whether I'm going to film it. I'm probably not, because of the fact that I got to get it done while working. I did not remember the biscuits, and I know you didn't know that because you weren't here when I was like, damn it, I forgot the biscuits. But I did go to Sam's today. Oh man, I am so ashamed that I went into Sam's today. You know what? So this is what we do in this situation. I'm going to write myself a note. This is how I write myself a note. And it's kind of blurry there, but I know it means biscuits, even if I didn't spell it correctly. I just don't want to write too big on my hand. Oh, we're not going to talk about who's your daddy. Family asked me to cook 3 2-packer briskets and 3 whole chickens. All I had at the time was my Traeger 34. So I did the briskets first and let them have a 4-hour rest and cook the chicken. Nice. That sounds pretty dope. It took me 6 weeks to cook all the food for that car show besides driving a 80,000 pound truck. Wow. Sammy says, yes, I'm only able to cook for 10 to 13 people, but that's when I use my oven at 135 to reheat if needed. So I would highly recommend bumping that temperature up higher than 135. One, you need to keep food warm at over 140 degrees. The whole temperature is 140 degrees. If you have not taken the Serve Safe certification, I highly recommend it. But when you are reheating food, you can reheat it a little faster. But the whole thing is you just need to know that when you're reheating something, you're not cooking it. So you don't need to put it on 350 degrees. So 250 to 300 is usually where I'm reheating food. And once it's warm enough, so usually food safe is 160, I think it's 165 degrees actually, is to take food back to once it has gotten cooler than 140. Y'all can set a reminder on your phone. Yeah, but I'm using my phone to do the stream, so while I'm on the live stream, I can't do anything else. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Depending on barbecue trailer like your boy. Jeffrey, it would be nice. I got some things in the works. Let's just put it that way. I have some things in the works. D said 160, so. Yeah, so the whole thing is, if the food gets lower than 140 degrees, you're technically supposed to bring it back up to 160 degrees, and then you can hold it at between 160 and 140 degrees. Once it gets lower than 140 degrees, you got to start the cycle all over and take it back up to 160 degrees. Victor said, bring on the Erics. I see we are really having trouble staying on subject tonight. Oh, I know. I love God. Says I'm like, my first love. Oh, that's his live. Yeah, that's his live. Well, thank you for joining us and welcome, Chuck. All right, you see, I have the note today. I should have done it last week, but it was, yeah. It's been a time. It's been a couple weeks, man. Roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide. Roll Tide. Sorry, I had to have that private conversation with Roll Tide. Thank you. So I love God. All right. Well, we've established that you love God, but can I get a name so I don't have to keep addressing you as such? Please. What's the topic for today? When you write a check that your smoker can't cash. Basically, when you overpromise or you tell someone you can cook more than you can actually fit in your smoker. And I was saying a prime example is for me, when I used to do that, was when I was just cooking on the drums. I would have. I'm sorry. Stop it, Laura. I can feel you feverishly commenting. When I would have more than I could do on the two levels of the cook on the smoker, I'm like, all right, I need to start a little earlier, start cooking this piece, start cooking that piece, and then I'll go ahead and I'll get something on that cooks faster while everything else is in. Or I would like cook in batches, and that's when I would start taking stuff and putting it in the oven so I could put something else on the smoker. Mike, how are you this evening? So we have 2 Victors, 2 Mikes. Anybody else keeping track of how many folks are here? I'm not even gonna apologize for yawning. I have not had any energy drinks. No, I don't have any energy drinks in there. I did not get energy drinks. Oh, you know why I didn't get any? I didn't leave the house today. Basically, God, I left to try to get my van, and then it broke down, and then my wife drove me over there, and then she had to go to work. So because she went to work, I had to take an Uber. This is the first time I had to take an Uber. I've never taken Uber. I don't do that whole Uber ride share thing, man. I have multiple vehicles for a reason. I went to Sam's, yes. What I'm saying is, when I go and get energy drinks, it's when I'm on my way to work. So I did not drive to work today because I work from home, and it just threw off my whole schedule. So I did not stop at the Royal Farms to get the energy drinks. So y'all be trying to catch me. I mean, I can explain. I can explain. Y'all be on me, man. Don't y'all see I'm drinking 108 proof, 108 proof plus 12 proof? Can y'all cut me some slack, please? Please. Up in Smoke Barbecue. He says, "How's it going, Dash?" Oh man, it's going. It's going. It's going. It's been a day. It's been a couple weeks. Anyway, hey, if you have not already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. 53 of you guys, or I see 53 of you guys, and 43 likes. Can we get that just a little bit closer? A little bit closer now. All right. So, but we're talking about when you promise somebody, oh yeah, they say, oh, can you do 15 briskets for me? You're like, sure. Your smoker can only cook 3 at a time. Slow blink, like. And then what you do, excuse me, is you take the money that they give you, they pay you, and you go and buy a bigger smoker. Obviously, you buy the brisket you need, but then also you buy a bigger smoker. Yeah. So I've told you guys, I'll talk to you guys about how I had an event and I had the cook space, but I didn't have the refrigerator space for when I was finished cooking to cool everything. And I ended up having to go buy a refrigerator in the middle of my cook. During the cook, I went and did that. Jeffrey says, have you looked into a rotisserie smoker? There's a good one that Pit Boss makes. So the only rotisserie smoker that I have looked at, there was somebody who commented, and I looked at a rotisserie, and it's one of those things where I was looking at his smoker and everything he was doing, and I was loving it. Only problem was, I think I had to reset my computer. Excuse me. So the window I had open is closed. Time to hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Victor's funny. He says, yes, Laura. 2 Victors on the live. He says, tomorrow, the world. Thank you, Jack. He said, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. 53 watching and 44 thumbs up. Yes. Josh, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Laura. Laura, I know Laura gets on me when I yawn, guys. And then every time I say yawn, that's what I do. That's what I do. Yep, I'm sorry. Joe said my store has some nice ahi tuna steaks at the butcher section. Any recommendations of preparation? I've only done them a few ways. So tuna steaks, man, like a quick sear, where you have that like that tuna cooked on the outside, and then that like sashimi ness on the inside, and some sesame seeds and some olive oil. I know there's probably some more stuff that needs to be put in there, but that's just off the top of my head, like what I would do with it. Called you Ashes, all right. Chuck said, "Well, shoot, let me get some." Hold up. Wait. Pour your cup. Get your cup. Get your cup. All right. Yeah, I won't say I've been drinking, but I've been drinking. Randy Lee says, "Hello. How you doing, Randy? My smoker's right checks that I can't cash. Yeah." He said, "I lost my Shine Connect." Oh, Chuck, I am so sorry to hear that. Look, can we, like, a moment? Just... Yo, we won't play taps for Chuck because he lost his Shine Connect. That's, woo. Chuck said, "Time for more smokers." I'm not mad at that. That's doggone. I still got 6 hours to drive. I'm so sorry, Mike, man. It's nothing personal, man. Refrigerator space issues are already underrated. Yeah. Dingles. Yo, Dash. I'm not gonna put Dashy. It's just Dash. Like, don't add extra to it. Marcus, look, dude. Look. Marcus knows. He said refrigerator space is as another thing. Just like enough electricity to run whatever you buy. Ooh. Yeah. How is the electricity, the electrical situation there, Marcus? Beautiful Grill. What's up, Johnny? How you doing this evening? He says, Dash. Then he says, hello, everyone. Chuck says, time for a shot. I won't take a shot, but I'll take a sip. My cup is pretty potent. Drink. All right. So, Laura, he has a generator, but he has a landline. So, yeah, American Barbecue System makes a great rotisserie called the Judge. Yes, American Barbecue System. I think ABQ. Is it ABQ? I think maybe that's what it is. But yes, that's the one I was looking at, Jeffrey. I'm pretty sure that's the one I was looking at. I need to write myself another note. I think I may have saved it. I think it's ABQ, American Barbecue, or ABS. ABS Grills. Something like that. Market System finally had to use it because it was almost 100 degrees outside and the two ACs were pulling too much amperage. It couldn't keep the warmers going. Yeah, Laura. Get that hen dog. No, man. Hennessy give you the henny face where you take it like, oh man, hot henny too. Ooh. And you take that sip, that shot, and you just be like, a henny face. Man, I remember vividly drinking like the Thug Passion and, you know, with the Hypnotic and the Alizé. Oh my gosh, man. When I say back in the day, we talking 2000. Henny and Alizé, Henny and Hypnotic. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm dating myself. Let's see. Sammy says, what about a PK cabinet cooker holder if you're able after 4 or 5 hours of smoke is enough, but a BTU, no, that way you finish. PK, when you say a PK cabinet cooker, I'm not sure. Some of you guys abbreviate things, and I don't know every single abbreviation what they mean. So Sammy, I'll tell you what though, when I was in Texas, Marcus and I put smoke on stuff, and then we put it in a warmer overnight, and then we put it back onto the smoker to finish. So it was one of those things where he was like, I gotta go to sleep. And I'm like, come on, man, we're gonna just finish. And he's like, no, I gotta go to sleep. See, I will. I'm a goal, not task type person. I'll go without sleep. He was like, I don't function. He's like, I'm not gonna do very well if I don't get some sleep. We need to go to sleep. So we put everything in the warmer at a low-ish temperature, and then we went to bed. We came back to the smoker. We came back to the trailer first thing in the morning. Got the piss lit. Got everything back onto the smoker and finished it on the smokers. But that was a learning experience for me. Victor said most important thing when cooking seafood is do not overcook. Period. Well, comma, period. Always err on the undercooked side with seafood. Yep. Laura says she's giving up sniping for fuck's sake. Jimmy said, blessed time to learn yourself when you lose your hookup. Oh, best. It's time to learn for yourself when you lose your hookup. Jimmy, you ain't never lied. I'm almost to that point, Jimmy. I'm almost there. What I mean is BTU is BTU. Sammy, I understood. I knew what you were saying. Victor says that all the time from oh man, why can't I think of his name? I can see him. Why can't I think of his name? This is the apple brandy talking. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, why can't I think of his name? Anyway, all right. Jixer. All right, so talking to him. Marcus says Smokehouse 6042 looks legit. John, he said, "Oh man, what's up?" He said he wants to upgrade his Southern Pride to an Oiler, Oyler, Oiler pit. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be smart, and I'm going to write these things down. So we talked about the it was ABS grills. Yes, and then OYLER. So usually when I'm doing these live streams, I have my computer in front of me. Let's see. Jeffrey says Heartland. ARTLAN. Why am I writing in marker when I have a pen in my pocket? Let me get a pen. Right? Make this easier for myself. Heartland LLC makes a good rotisserie. I would like a rotisserie. I think that would be one of the things that I would need to do. Not, I would want to do. Laura says she had a 2500 for a hunting bus, ran all the lights and such. Oh, a 2500 amp generator, I guess, or 2500 watt generator. Yes, we had hair back in the day. Yeah, Jeff. Oh man, back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. Sammy says that'll work. We get into the motorcycle one day. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, Joe, you do not know how much the summers hurt when I see people riding and buzzing past. I get the goosebumps, and man, when I say I miss riding, I miss riding something terrible, like something real terrible. I almost last year bought a motorcycle. I almost bought my manager is one of my best friends. He was selling his motorcycle, and I made some moves to actually buy the motorcycle, but he sold it faster than I was able to liquidate get some funds liquidated. And I was like, I guess, you know what? I was like, you know what that means? I was like, I'm not gonna buy this motorcycle. I'm gonna pay off some debt, pay some bills. So that's what I did. But yeah, dude, I actually looked at. I'm trying to think, what was it? It was a new Harley, or I can't remember who it was, but I quit riding when my friend got killed on his. But sometimes I want to get one of them. It would be Yamaha this time. Yeah, I'm a Yamaha guy. I had a Yamaha FZR 600, and I love, my first bike was a Yamaha FZR 600. I love that bike, man. And I'm a big Valentino Rossi fan, so Yamaha till I die. B said, ugh, my son unplugged the deep freeze to change his monster truck. Half is still frozen, half is cold, but thawed out. But thawed. Harry Sue, thank you, D. Yeah, slap your daddy, Harry Sue. Oh my, no brain. Yeah, Harry Sue. What up, Taylor? How you doing? Taylor gonna come in and start talking about Oilers are awesome. You gotta say hi first, man. Taylor, especially you. You know better. You gotta say hi to everybody. You can't just walk in the room and just start talking like, yeah. We're having a meeting right now, and you have to say hi. I'm Taylor, and I'm a barbecue alcohol. I'm a barbecue holic. Sorry, blame it on the apple brandy. If any crystals in the stuff, I can freeze it again. Yeah, just freeze it. Laura, enjoy your coffee. Also, John said a lot of places smoke to 80% and overnight, and all the sham cabinet to finish. Yeah, pretty much. So I mean, I don't have a auto sham proofing cabinet, a warming box. They're all the same thing. Walton's PK 100 Pro Smoker Smokehouse. Walton's PK Pro Smoker Smokehouse. You guys are giving me homework, man. What's up with that? Taylor said American barbecue systems have a really nice looking multi-fuel rotisserie barbecue units of all sizes. Wish I had a use for one. I'm telling you, Taylor, you start giving food to people. And when I say giving food, like one rib, maybe 2 ribs to people, and they're gonna talk. And they'll be like, "Hey, can I get some more of those ribs?" And you're like, "Hey, can you pay me some money?" And they're like, "Okay, sure. Well, what's it cost?" And you tell them, and they be like, and you be like, "Was it good?" And they be like, "Yeah." "Do you think it's worth it?" And you say, "It is worth it." And you start selling food to people. It's that simple. It's just that simple. Oiler looks like so many monies. Russ, please don't tell me that. Sammy said I have a 1700 Vulcan Classic. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, I like sport bikes, man, or sport tour or tourer. So, like in all honesty, like if I could swing it, an FZ1. Yeah, I think that's where it would be for me. The Yamaha FZ1. Taylor says, had a day of moving after Reno. Finally getting back home out of it right now. Doing the final stuff tomorrow. Looking forward to being done. Are you moving in? Well, are you moving out of the place you were, Taylor, to somewhere else? Or you, like, what are you moving? What up? How you doing, Justin? Justin came in the room and on the live stream fine. He says, "Hi, I'm Justin and I have a barbecue addiction." So now we reply, "Hi, Justin." Welcome. Gosh. Justin, you starting some crap that doesn't need to be started. Lou Calamadas, how you doing this evening, man? What's up, Lou? How's everything? Hopefully everything is good. Marcus says, "Hi, Justin. Welcome." Barbecue Smoker Pros. You know, what'll be crazy is if I can read my handwriting tomorrow morning. Fill me in. LOL. Are you looking for a new cooker? Man, I'm not looking for a new cooker per se. I mean, I'm always looking for a new cooker. But looking for a cooker versus being able to afford said cooker are 2 different things, Lou. But so the whole thing is, I was talking to Marcus earlier, and he said, "Hey, I haven't seen a notice for tonight. What are we talking about?" I'm like, "Beats the hell out of me. Like, I don't know. Any suggestions?" He said, "How about talking about when you write a check that your smoker can't cash. So we had that situation when I was down in Texas for the charity event. We promised, actually, we didn't promise, but the food, the amount of food that was donated to be cooked exceeded the amount of space we had on the cooker. And it was like, it's no way that we can fit more food in. And I'm pretty good. Ask Marcus. I finagled some stuff onto that smoker, and he had more on that smoker than he ever had before. But it was not a good look. And again, that wasn't even food we purchased. That was food that was donated. So yeah, tell us, God, the smoker and the grills moved to my deck. Super happy about that. Gonna be way better than cooking out of the garage. I don't know, man. You say that now until like the first 13 cooks you do are raining, and then it's gonna be like, so what were you saying about working in the garage? I mean, working on the deck. Ever seen the FZ1 with the chrome tank? No. No, but knowing you, Jimmy, you probably seen some FZ1 stretched and lowered and ready to drag. I should have known you rode, Jimmy. I mean, I think I knew. Mike said 4 wheels or nothing. Nah, man. Sammy, thank you so very much. He said, I'll see you all. I'll work tomorrow. I enjoyed you all. Thank you. No, Justin, it did not. I will be honest with you guys. I'll be transparent. I reached out to Chris from Lone Star, and he was on vacation the first time I mentioned it. He was on vacation, so I'm like, oh man, hey, I'm so sorry. We can talk next week. Next week was last week, and he sent me an email, and he's like, hey, got a whole bunch of things going on right now. I'll reach back out to you in a little bit. So I was gonna give him a week and a half before I won't say pester it, but before I hit him up again. It just says focus dash 2-door. Capacity is met, at least for a while. I know. D says, you ever consider going home and fasting a pitch for these situations? Oh, hot and fast for these situations. Well, D, it depends, because like I start my cooks, my briskets lower, and then I cook them faster. So I guess it's kind of, I don't want to put a name on it. I don't want to put a label on it. Just, yep, yeah, that's it. I don't want somebody to start coining the phrase I use. People are already doing it. When I call myself an arsonist that cooks, I see people saying that too. I'm like, you got that from me, or you got that from somebody who said it. KB says, Weber Smoky Mountain is a great smoker. I can't go wrong. Except, well, I have a Weber Smoky Mountain. I actually got the Weber Smoky Mountain on trade, but I was unaware that I was going to be getting the Weber Smoky Mountain, or I would have requested cash. But Weber Smoky Mountain, I mean, the like, I didn't get cash. It was, I think, Zelle or CashApp or whatever. Oh, and then the rain. Yeah, I did. But we're not talking about that, Russ. Shadow inventory line. Okay. I wish. Joe, sorry. So, D said I get what you're saying. Ramping through the stall. Yep. If I get a Lone Star, he'll be here to hit in my house tomorrow. Man, I need the double door cabinet like I need a hole in my head. Like, seriously, I don't, but I do. Goodness. See, now we're waiting on somebody. I'm waiting on somebody. Stay safe out there. Want to check on your I'll check your barbecue out. Yeah, man, definitely. Victor says Sean Sparks, the 20, the Weber Smoky Mounts are great. I have two 22-inch chairs, and I love them, but I had to up my capacity eventually with my huge Lone Star Grills insulated vertical smoker. If you see Victor talking about an IVS, just know he is now talking or was talking about an insulated vertical smoker. Marcus' dashboard that is from Maryland. Yeah, I brought the rain. You ever see or hear boathouse smokers? No. Yeah, I didn't even hit up Ryan, who's down there by a lot of you guys in Texas, because Cherie is coming. My wife is coming through here, and we're just we got a whole bunch of stuff to take care of. Let me see here. No, how many Thanksgiving birds can you fit on that, Victor? I placed an order 1 week ago. Laura, welcome back. Taylor says IVS for life. Insulated vertical smokers. Irving says just bought a boathouse double door cabinet smoker and I love it. Check them out. Boathouse smokers here in Louisiana. That is a sticking point because Louisiana is far AF from Baltimore, and I would probably want to go and get it. KB said I have four Weber Smoky Mountains. Two 18 inches and one 14 and one 22. What? Why the 14? Like, why? Maybe to cook some sides or something? Oh. Goodness gracious. I know tonight has been off and all over the place. I apologize. I really do want to say sorry. I'm just not in the 100% correct frame or state of mind. 14-inch Weber Smoky Mountain was my first smoker. He's a little R2D2 smoker. Gabriel, how you doing this evening? Gabriel said I had to complete the set and holds a surprising amount of food. So if you say so, I'm gonna have a cousin gallon tote behind smoker. Nice, Mike. Jeez. Make sure you tow your behind to Baltimore. Irving said he delivers also. Instagram, Boathouse Smokers, real cool guy and very knowledgeable. Gabriel said he's drinking a bud. Nice. Hold on 1 second. When you ask your kids, what are you doing? They say nothing. And you say, I hear you doing something. Oh, sorry. Ordering coffee. I'm about to make myself some coffee. 9 vertical offset smokers are great for a $200 smoker and holds a lot of meat. Chadzilla. Yeah, but they are, I'm going to say difficult to run. I'm going to say the lesser expensive they are, the thinner they are. The thinner they are, the harder they are to manage. I'm going to say control, manage. No, Lou, what I really need to do is just go ahead and go ahead and use a book like this. So when I'm doing the I know. But thanks, Lou. Hey, I said insulated vertical smoker and not IBS. Ah, you did. You did. Well, what I was saying was when Victor says IVS, he's referring to the insulated vertical smoker. I know. I got on you. I was like chastise you because acronyms. Sometimes some people don't know what the acronyms are. Look, he said, "Hey, I said insulated vertical smoker and not IVS. Even said Lone Star Grills and not LSG. He said, give me some credit, or I'll go back to my old ways." He said, much easier saying large LSG IVS. Yes. Well, see, the thing is, if I know what the acronym means, I can say the whole thing, the full thing to help bridge that gap. So, okay, we chat from, let's see. KB says it usually means none of your business. I chose to ask me how long is a little while. You know, it's longer than the quick second. Oh, you know, a little while is a good minute. That's what it is. Longer than the quick second. Longer than a good minute. Oh, Josh. Oh man, I swear, I have people commenting about Shirley Fabrication. One, I can't afford a Shirley Fab Pit right now. Two, they are stupid expensive. Oh wait, I covered that on one. The wait time is ridiculous right now. I can't wait. The wait time is close to 3 years. Like 3 years. I'm sorry. I have a ghost now. Excuse me. Justin said on topic, I once had 24 slabs, racks of a St. Louis rib. Problem is my smoker is maxed out at 12. But that's why he said God invented the second day cook. Yep, exactly. I cook on 2 separate days lots and lots of times when it's warranted. Ooh, Conrad says Shirley Fab is a 32-month wait currently. Oh, your wait time is 32 weeks? I feel like we're talking about a newborn and not the the birth of a kid. Irving said, he said right before he delivered his insulated vertical smoker in New Orleans, he had just. Hey, taste test number 2. Can I get some more ice and water in here, please? Can you help me out? Begrudgingly. Came back down the stairs. Can you put like 2 scoops of ice and then the rest water, please? Thank you. Man, I am hot and tired, and this stuff right here? Goodness gracious. I think I'm gonna have to end this one early because I am beat. What do they cook, man? You start cooking one day and you're not done, and you gotta finish cooking and cook more stuff the next day. Chadzilla says Franklin's smokers are super expensive and they're not even that big. Yep, you see me, you see my name on the list of funeral personnel. Thank you, sir. Hey, is the washing machine going upstairs? I swear I felt the earthquake, actually. But I'm wondering if it was the washing machine or if it was actually an earthquake.
I'm feeling the thing.
Yeah, well, Yeah. He didn't feel anything, he says. Alright, D, be easy. Oof. Thank you, D. Appreciate you being here. He said I was talking about the late show, bro. And Gator Pits. He seems everyone is here in the cold. Oh, he says everyone is in the hole a year because of supplies. You can stand at Shirley or at the Barbecue Brothers sales page every once in a while. Yeah, I just don't have the time and energy to like sit and wait on one. Like JG Wentworth, I want it. It's my money. I want it now. Tony, what's up, man? How you doing this evening? First option out. Told me. I'm gonna place my next order. It'll give me a discount on the next order. He promised us something similar. Josh says, Dash, what's the most you've paid for any smoker? I wish I could tell you. The majority of the smokers that I have are from the same person. And I told him I wouldn't tell anybody what I paid for them. And that's honestly so that when I go to resell them, there's that. Taylor said, here's a thumbs up. I'm going to call it an early night. I'll get to it tomorrow. Hope you have a nice evening. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate you. Rolling smoke, fried brisket going out tomorrow morning. Yeah, I have to cook. I'm going to get up in the morning, though, Tony. I can't tonight. Like, I was like, I'll try to get him started. And I was going to do a live stream while I'm starting the smoker. But it has been. Oh man, I was tired, tired. All right, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna end this one a little early. Don't do that, Laura. I'm ending it because I'm gonna fall asleep here because I'm already tired. I haven't had no energy drinks, and I'm drinking a high proof alcohol over here. I see. Laura says, "Wake up." Strict Nine says, bedtime, I'm out. Peace. Yeah. I have. Oh, man. Let's not talk about it, Jimmy. Let's not talk about it. It has been in August. Let's just say that. All right. And it's not over yet because I still have to move my mother-in-law's stuff. Her plants have to get moved down to Florida. Yeah, and I was supposed to be doing that in my van, but that didn't work out. Best laid plans on mice and men. All right, Russ, be easy. That show was awesome. Thank you. Marcus says, good night, all. Enjoy y'all's cooks. Yes, sir. You do the same. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it because I'm falling off and falling asleep. I do apologize. I know these streams normally go for like 2 hours, maybe even 3, but I am knackered, as they say in Great Britain or in the UK. Knackered. Gosh, I am beat. Hey, Steven, you take great care, sir. He says good night, all. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and be good, people. Again, if a video does come out tomorrow, it will not be at 7 a.m. And I'm just gonna apologize now. I'm so sorry. I pride myself on being able to and having those videos available. But, ugh. Comrade, thank you. Alton, deuces. Take care, Terry. My computer screwed up. Oh, no. This is KB says, have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Dash. No, man, thank you. Alright, guys, reading the last couple comments here. Thank you so very much. I'm going to go ahead. Alright, I always listen to be on YouTube all night. Well, you can stay on YouTube. You just won't be here, Justin. I'm so sorry. I hope next week will be back-ish to normal-ish. But this week, it's just, that's not been the case. Appreciate you, Joe. Definitely. I do appreciate it. I did see that, Justin. I did peep that. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Dude, I am so appreciative of all of you guys, and I can't say thank you enough. All right, Laura. Good night. I think it was a 10. 10 where? Alright, Victor, be easy. I'm gone.